Oh, there you are, YouTube. Hey, we got a Christmas movie to watch, so let's head to the Christmas movie advent calendar. All right, what are we watching today? The one with the bell on it. The jingle, jingle.
What does it say?
What does that say?
Oh, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Ooh,
We've seen that
Narnia.
lots of times, but not put it in.
Yeah, this is
the
our first time
calendar.
watching this for Christmas. First time it's ever made it into the calendar. Very
Why is
cool.
that always upside down?
So, the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Christmas movie, most likely not one that I feel like you would watch for Christmas, but it actually is very snowy because of Tilda Swinton's character. You know, she's like the ice witch or whatever. And ice witch, snow witch, cold witch, what is she? Some sort of witch. And this movie has Santa Claus in it. Now, when I was a kid in grade school, I think it was maybe second or third grade. I think it was second grade. One of my teacher, she read The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe out loud to us. She always had like a book that she would read out loud to us for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm not sure how long it was. But that's how I listened to The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. I didn't read it myself. And I was very young during that time, so I didn't remember it. But when this movie came out, when The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe movie came out, this was sort of a time when fantasy films were blowing up. It was just like now is the time for fantasy movies. You know, like superhero movies, how they had their heyday, and then like westerns back in the day had theirs. It was the fantasy movement, and you have things like Lord of the Rings to thank for that. And then this came out, and then you had like the Spiderwick Chronicles, and Pan's Labyrinth, and what else was going on during that time? Bridge to Terabithia. It was just like, how can we pump these fantasy films out? People want them. We got to make them. So Lord of the Rings is just amazing. I love Lord of the Rings. And then this movie is like coming out, and it's like, hey, another fantasy film. Let's get to watching it. And I had remembered it from my childhood, sort of. And when I went to see it in the theater, I'm like, not loving this. Not loving it. It looks a little babyish. This is for children. Not say that Lord of the Rings isn't, but Lord of the Rings is more sophisticated, and I feel like kind of reaches across, a wider spectrum of ages, where this just kind of feels very kid-like, right? And I remember sitting there watching the movie in the theater, and then I think we start hearing some jingle bells or something, and then there's Santa Claus, and I was just like, all right, this is not Lord of the Rings. And some of the CG is good in it. Some of like the CG animals, some of the I guess other CG things look good, but there's also some really bad CGI, or like background, like fake, like green screen type background that looks really bad in the movie. Not a lot of it, but some of it does. But overall, though, it is kind of impressive at how good it looks considering how old the movie is at this point. But yeah, upon this watch, I remember it pretty well. I have seen it quite a few times, but it's just nowhere near as good as Lord of the Rings. Not saying it has to be, it's its own thing. But they didn't even finish making these movies. They only made 3 of them. I wish I would have finished them because I'm not going to read the books. I don't know. Maybe my wife can read them to me as I fall asleep at night, or maybe I could listen to them, as audiobooks. But I just don't expect to read it myself. But look at that gold right there in the Narnia. That's awesome. That looks cool. Oh, also, did you notice this? This is Tilda Swinton's signature. I had the chance to meet Tilda Swinton at a screening of a movie of hers called, was it Julia, I think? But yeah, I had the chance to meet her. She loved my mustache. I had my mustache all curled up, and like she sort of stopped in her tracks and just talked to me about my mustache and was showing it off to her lover, and she touched it, and then I asked her if I could perform the Maybe on her, which is an art piece that she does, and it's like a performance art piece that she does, and she was like, yeah, go ahead. So I did the Maybe on her, And here I'll show you. Here, this is a picture of me doing the maybe on her. Look up the maybe, Tilda Swinton, and then you'll get an idea for like what I'm doing. But anyway, so I got her autograph on there, little signature. But yeah, she was great. And you know, this movie, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And I feel like it does feel like a Christmas movie. Like, I don't know if it would be one that comes to mind that for people, but it felt good to watch it today. You know, just we kind of backgrounded it because we know it so well. But which is nice, you know, to not have to be fully invested in a movie as you're watching it. So we're going to have a mix of that. We're going to have a mix of that. But anyway, there are other things that we have to get to, like the other advent calendars with the chocolates and things like that. So we'll get into that right now. All right, the kids are going to get into their advent calendars. Let's see what they get today, December 2nd. So what they found was a French horn. Very cool. Look at that.
Let's eat it now. Yummy.
All right, next we're doing Elf on a Shelf.
What is it?
I got Elf on a Shelf. A mitten.
And they got a mitten in the Elf on the Shelf one. Very cool. Now we're getting into the Reese's one. What do we got?
Oh, right here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a peanut butter cup.
Punch in there.
Look at that. They're much. Are you going to hold that out? Okay. Oh, okay.
That sucker does not want to come out. Okay.
All right. Those are bigger than I was expecting. That's nice. Awesome. Yummy.
What did you think? All done.
All right, next stop is the cheese advent calendar.
Let's see what we have. I think I
Two is, where was two? Oh, right here?
Yeah.
So let's see. It says maybe this is in the Gouda section, if that means anything. Because one was a cheddar and one was right there. So let's see if this is a Gouda.
Yeah. See.
Oh my goodness, I ripped.
That's okay, Dad.
There we go.
Oh, okay. There.
Needed some reinforcements. Oh, yes, it is a Gouda. Look at that, buttery Gouda. And I think this is the one I was looking forward to the most. Oh, look, this is a much bigger stick of cheese here.
That looks yummy.
It's black pepper Gouda.
That looks yummy.
Yeah, it does. I cannot wait to try it. Okay, go ahead and eat it. What do you think?
Both of them?
Yeah, you can have them both. Yeah, she's the only one that wanted to try them. I think the black pepper scared the other one off. You like it? Is it spicy?
No.
It's not? So it's so yummy? Yeah, okay. You got me excited to try it. Pardon my just woke up appearance. The black pepper.
Can we have these?
That is really strong with black pepper. I'm surprised she didn't respond.
This is mine though. Okay.
Mmm.
No, I want.
That is good. I guess it's the Gouda texture, but it almost, it's like so soft and buttery. It gets close to like a processed cheese texture, but the flavor is so good. I love black pepper though. Love just popping peppercorns. That was very good. Okay, so that was the chocolates, the peanut butters, and the cheeses of advent calendars for you. Thanks so much for watching. If it comes to you wanting to watch The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, if you are a physical media fan like myself, you can just go to your own collection and pick up your copy of The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, or it is streaming on Disney Plus, so you can watch it that way if you prefer. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.
All done.